What is the beauty of duty and the duty of beauty? This is a question that is characterized by Robert Frost's poetry, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Robert Frost's poetry is highly philosophical. It reflects on human existence. It reflects on the human condition, purpose, and direction in life. When I teach this class in my American Literature Club, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, I don't think about matching the poems with the seasons. For example, like teaching it in summer and while it's hot, the weather is the opposite to winter, but there are existential seasons of life where August can be like December, and December could be like July in terms of mood, in terms of your existential condition. Returning to the poem, as I've mentioned, Robert Frost's poetry is highly characterized by being existential, being like ontological, exploring the human condition, exploring the meaning of life and the meaning of purpose of human being. In this poem, the lyrical hero is stopping by the woods. It's a snowy evening, as the title suggests, and he is going somewhere. He's going to visit to his friend in a village, but there is a beautiful forest before reaching to the village, and there are wonderful imagery there. For example, the lake, frozen lake, which may symbolize frozen hopes. There are other symbols, the symbol of little horse. This motif in literature has been explored differently. Some literary scholars find that the little horse may just symbolize your existential journeys, going somewhere, like maybe returning to yourself or going away from you, depending on your circumstances, your intentions, your ontological searches in life. So the horse can also symbolize, as it is referred to be something that takes you away from your responsibility or takes you away from beauty, depending on how you interpret it. So the lyrical, as we know, unlike prose, poetry doesn't have a static, concrete plot, but here there is emotional content which suggests the following. What happens there? What is happening in the poem? The lyrical hero wants to stop by the woods, wants to enjoy the beauty of nature, but then ticks the clock of a responsibility. Then comes the sense of responsibility, and that one's duties are waiting. So here the question arises, as I suggested this phrase of my own, beauty and duty. I think this is some concept in the poem, and Robert Frost wanted to highlight this, the beauty of duty and the duty of beauty. So what is the beauty of duty? The beauty of duty is to find meaning and purpose, to find beauty in day-to-day responsibilities, in day-to-day duties. What is the duty of beauty? The duty of beauty is to find the limitations of beauty, the limitations of meaningful things. Like it's even if the lyrical hero wants to enjoy the forest, there are temporal, spatial limitations there. One cannot constantly be there. There are limitations, existential limitations. So the beauty of duty refers to the meaning of existence, the beauty of responsibility, but the duty of beauty refers to remembering that you have responsibilities, that your beautiful and meaningful experiences should have their limits, and any Any beautiful and any meaningful thing is bounded by time and space. So it refers to overall human condition, human being as a cosmic wanderer, human being as an earthly wanderer, depending on the scope you are viewing this through. Returning to the other motifs of poem, these lines are presenting some of the key ideas of the poem. The lyrical hero says that he has miles to go before he will allow himself to sleep. And there are promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, he says. So here, miles to go symbolizes the journey, day-to-day journey, and on the other hand, overall human condition, human journey. What refers to sleep, sleep symbolizes, it can symbolize like rest, relaxation, or on a broader sense, inner peace. But the lyrical hero should first should first reach one's responsibilities, should practice them, and only then comes the beauty of existence. These are profound concepts in Robert Frost's poetry, who encourages us to reflect on our own existence and to reflect on the meaning of life, the beauty of duty, and the duty of beauty. In my classes in American Literature Club, I focus on the philosophical content of the text, fostering among students the existential reflections, ontological searches of human condition, and trying to make them curious about the deeper layer of things. Like deep literature should foster deep level thinking, and surface level thinking wouldn't allow you to reach that depth, you should delve into the ocean of truth, the ocean of wisdom, to find the pearls of knowledge, to find the pearls of moral and epistemic values there. And Robert Frost's poetry, especially this one, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, is a wonderful example. I ask my students to do various activities in the class, for this class. For example, writing stories, sharing their winter reflections, having discussions on beauty and duty, etc., and many other activities that support their existential reflections. I highly recommend reading Robert Frost and existential poetry, overall existential literature, because it's a cognitive mirror to see your own existence and making more meaningful.